What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What's up, Pixie Posse and we little pixels all? Welcome to Two Gun Pixie, your gateway to legendary gaming. Now, today's video is going to fit nicely into two different playlists that we have. First, obviously, this one right here, Tabletop Takeout. This is where I give bullet points as to why myself, my Two Gun Pixie partner Tom Vulo, the wife, or one of the 20-sided warriors has enjoyed a title when it's hit our table. Now, being a Dungeons & Dragons game, it's also going to fit nicely into our Dungeons & Dragons playlist. If you have an interest in Dungeons & Dragons, whether it's the role-playing game or many of the board games that they have, then please go check out that playlist. It has everything from our preview videos, our reviews, our playthroughs, our unboxings. If it's a video about Dungeons & Dragons, it'll be on that playlist. So go check that out. Now, we have tons of videos because we do videos every day of the week. So come on, be a true Pixie Posse member by hitting that subscribe. And don't forget to tickle that little bell right there so you get notifications whenever one of our noontime videos drops. That's noon Eastern Standard Time. Now, let's get on with the video here. Enough of that jibber jabber. So, yeah, the Clue. I'm a big fan of Clue. I've been playing since I was a kid. I played different versions of Clue. But this one, the Clue Dungeons & Dragons, I think they did a really good job of making this a bit immersive. It doesn't feel to me exactly just like they skinned the name, the title, Dungeons & Dragons on top of an existing Clue game. It doesn't. They spend time to make it work, to make it its own sort of little special edition universe in the Clue games, if you will. I'm glad they did. They could have just slapped the name on and done as little work as possible, but I'm glad that they didn't. So this uses, instead of who's the murderer, who, what is it YouTube likes us to say, who unalived the victim, they changed it up for this, which I think it really opens it up to more of a family game. Not that Clue isn't a family game. It always has been. But, you know, maybe this is a little bit more kid-like without making it, you know, kiddie Clue. Maybe that works for this. Making it a hidden... See, without the murder in it, what they do is it's a hidden identity game. You got to find out who is the devil. Who is the devil or the demon, the creature that is, you know, posing as someone else. So, yeah. If they want to take that unaliving thing out of the game, I guess that works fine. They're a fun use of recognizable, sort of the more iconic Dungeons & Dragons characters that they've featured and you've seen in some of the other Dungeons & Dragons works and RPG books. So they're the ones that are primarily focused on in this game. So if you play Dungeons & Dragons, you know Dungeons & Dragons, you're not just coming into this blindly. You probably will, depending on the edition you play, you probably will recognize some or all of these characters. That's pretty cool. Because Clue itself has been around so long, unless you're a really little kid, everyone kind of knows the characters. They are themselves familiar. So to pull from familiar D&D characters to take the place of familiar Clue characters, that works great. Thanks a lot. Now, the artwork. The artwork is custom artwork. It looks great. It has a feel to it. It doesn't have the typical Dungeons & Dragons feel, again, depending on what edition you love. But it definitely does have that quality, that fantasy D&D quality to it. And the fact that it's all original work kind of works better, I think. Because they're not translating certain scenes from modules or novels or one of the movies. This is its own game. It's its own story. So it wouldn't work out any other way. So, yeah, another thumbs up, I guess. Now, there are, for the keen-eyed, well-knowledged Dungeons & Dragons players out there, don't be surprised if you find a few little D&D Easter eggs in the game. And of course, why wouldn't there be? I mean, everyone loves Easter eggs. I mean, this is a world of nerd culture, and Easter eggs is right up there in the top of things that nerds that we really do love, right? We love seeing those Easter eggs, finding those Easter eggs, finding the ones that your buddy didn't find. That's really special. But there's going to be some Easter eggs for Dungeons and Dragons in this game, and I appreciate the fact that they did that they put that in. It gives it an extra little boost, pulling you into the theme of Dungeons and Dragons, making you feel more like you are in the world, a part of the world, a part of Dungeons and Dragons. That's so cool. Now, here's something. If I remember correctly, yes, this is something I've seen like in the Doctor Who Clue game, particularly, is that the characters in the Dungeons and Dragons Clue game, or should I say Clue Dungeons and Dragons, right? They are asymmetrical to each other. They have each character that you can play in the game is going to have his or her own little abilities, a little tweak, something that they can do special, like maybe take 2 moves on a turn. And it is something they can do once. You know, they can take 2 moves on a turn, or maybe they can take a peek at your hand of cards. There's something that they're going to be able to do once, a little perk, a little benefit. This is fun. I love it when they do this. I love games where characters have some sort of unique ability. So when I get to play a game like this, it does get me a little bit more excited. It adds to a little bit more of the gameplay replayability, because now you're going to want to try this way or that way. You know, this character can do that, but she can do this. Let me try both of them now and see which one I liked better, which one works better. Yeah. Come on. More games with more asymmetrical powers and abilities between the characters. Anywhere that's possible. Anywhere it makes sense. In any game it could possibly make sense in. Let's do more of that. So, yes, obviously I like that aspect of the game. I think that for someone that doesn't know Clue, for someone that doesn't know Dungeons and Dragons, this is going to be a really fun introduction. Now, it's not going to be introducing them to the RPG, because it's not really the RPG, but it will introduce them to some basic words and concepts and images, so that the next D&D-ish light game you try to throw down on the table maybe might be a little bit more interesting to them. I'm not saying it's a full D&D gateway game, D&D board game gateway game. No, but I think it helps give a nudge. I think it can definitely do that. I think it's going to be a fun game for families. A fun way to introduce your kids to D&D, maybe with some fun family board game nights. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Have you played this game? Do you know, if you have, I don't know why you would have watched the video this long. Thank you if you did. But yeah, have you played this before? If so, put it in the comments. But also, I'm thinking to myself, what's your favorite special edition of Clue? The Star Wars, the Doctor Who, the Dungeons and Dragons, or one of the many other ones I can't even think of right now. There's so many of them. What's your favorite one to play and why? Why is the difference? Besides the theme overlaid onto it, what little difference in the game is tweaked that makes you like it so much? Come on, put that down in the comments. Let's read it. Let's talk about it. All right. Go get some more information. If you don't know anything about Clue Dungeons and Dragons, go get some more information. Watch some playthroughs. Definitely, that's a good way to determine if you're going to like a game. And, hey, come back here. Watch some more videos. We got thousands of them up here. Come on, find a playlist, and you're definitely going to find a video that you're going to like. Thank you very much. I'm your buddy Big John AG for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.